Hello, everyone. My name is Oksana, and I work as a business manager at UBS Bank. And in my daily role, I work very often with senior leaders, line managers, and also colleagues. And the reason that brought me to this program is I was really wondering how is that I could add some special skill to my profile, which could help me to be a better leader and a better business manager who can support her clients and her colleagues across the team, across the work. So that's why I ended up with the Bailey Balfour coaching class and, talking to you today about it. The workshops were very well structured, and it was helpful to do the pre-work behind the workshops, because then I realized as coming into the workshops with the pre-work, it was very helpful to go into breakouts and start working on specific tasks and assignments. But then I think in my second week, I started doing the peer coaching sessions, and I was literally blown away because I am a big believer into hands-on practical learning. And the peer coaching sessions were truly, unique example of that, where you get a safe space and you can start practicing the skill in a supportive and also friendly environment. And when I joined, that was my concern after a couple of the first peer coaching sessions. I was like, oh my God, this is so scary to start coaching, especially when so many people are looking at you, watching, they are judging, all of these thoughts that I have in my mind. But then it turned out that that was the best thing I could do for myself as a starting coach, as a new joiner coach, because you have to start somewhere anyway. And it is so helpful when you start under supervision of a professional coach supervisor, and also when you get some very valuable feedback on the go. So that was helpful for me. Now looking back, I can also track how my mindset has evolved, right? Because I also noticed that at the start, when I started joining, I had this very big stress. Okay, I'm going to coach today. What do I say? What is the right question to choose? Where do I take this client? What are they going to talk about? I used to, print out the grow model and put on the wall. And then at some point during the sessions, I felt like I have to let go. I just cannot be putting myself into stress like that. It was like hand-holding, right, by other participants with their feedback and the supervisors, where I felt like it's all right? If I make a mistake, it will be corrected and then I will improve, right? So I guess the whole community and the environment was quite supportive for stop being stressed out and just focusing on what's important for the client. As always, there are a lot of plans and a lot of ambition. I'm a big believer in learning, education, and I feel like learning is something that gives you freedom, right? Freedom, opportunities. And over my career, I had a lot of different roles, but all of them, they were very connected to learning and development. Right. And I do hope with these tools, with these skills, to start helping my clients grow and develop and start being, let's say, more intentional about what they want to do in their careers and also in their lives. At some point, I felt that this is so ambitious, like wanting to change people's lives. But at the end of the day, when I see that I can help someone to feel that they improved, their skill, and they feel more empowered, and they feel more, let's say, they feel happier, right, at their work or with what they do. This is already a big win. So that is my plan, right, to start incorporating these skills into my everyday work, but also help clients along the way through their development. Like a personal story, when I was at school, I was growing up, I also had this big dream. I wanted to become an interpreter, translator, and I used to learn English. I used to have a tutor, right? And then, some things happened in life and I couldn't continue this tutoring. And I came to her just because, like, for financial reasons. And I came to her and I said, hey, I cannot do this anymore. And she told me, I will help you just, for free, because I want you to move forward. And she did. And I remember years after that, I came back to her and I'm like, I brought you the money that, you kind of spent on me. And she was like, I don't want your money. I want you to pay forward, right? And to help whoever you see on your way. If you can help the same way I did for you, that would be great. And that was such a wonderful lesson for me that it keeps me going, my whole career, my whole life. I think I've been very lucky with people like that on my way. Do it today. Do it right now. I would say I would definitely recommend this program. It's been a very rewarding and valuable experience for me personally, very good learning. And I would say I'm very demanding. I'm a very demanding learner because I've been learning for my whole life. And at some point you become very picky and you want interesting things and you want to feel engaged. And I felt all of this during the program. Another very good and positive element is that I've had a very nice community of peers throughout the program. And although we all come from different regions, mainly scattered in APAC, a lot of people were in EMEA, it felt like we are a very close, tight group because we had a WhatsApp chat, we were sharing updates, checking on each other. If someone couldn't join, we would update them. So it was really nice, like a very friendly and supportive community. Some of the connections evolved, right? And I continue being in touch with these colleagues, which is a wonderful thing to have after programs like that. We are all busy and it's very easy for things to fall into cracks, but it's nice to be connected like that. So yeah, my advice would be definitely just join in and feel the difference, because you will feel differently after the program, that's for sure.